In this video, I'm transforming Star Wars characters into the fantasy field. We have everything from knights all the way to mythical beasts and cunning thieves. So, let's get started. First up is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sir Obi-Wan is a Knight of the Blade, the most revered order of warriors in the realm, a master of both sword and virtue. He rides from kingdom to kingdom, delivering justice where the law has failed. His name alone is enough to strike fear into the wicked and bring hope to the oppressed. Yet, as war looms on the horizon, he must face the greatest test of his honor, choosing between duty to the order or protecting the brother he once called family. His torso and legs are from the Dragonborn Paladin. I also gave him a white cape and some silver armor. He also has a sword and a magical shield. Second is Anakin Skywalker. Anakin is a warrior unlike any other. A prodigy of battle, unmatched in skill, but still unworthy of the blade's highest honor. His unorthodox methods and reckless defiance make him a legend on the battlefield, but a challenge among his peers. While others see a swordsman too wild to control, he sees the order as too rigid to change. Yet deep down, Anakin longs to prove himself, not only to his fellow knights, but to the master who raised him. I give him this torso from the Roman commander. He also has this grey cape from the Mandalorian and these shoulder pads. To show his aggressive fighting style, I gave him a sword and a battle axe. And here is what Anakin became, Darth Vader. When the world abandoned Anakin, he abandoned the world. Encased in blackened armor, his voice like the grinding of tombstones. Vader, the black tyrant, rules with iron will and merciless strength. Kingdoms fall to his blade and his armies march unchallenged. For none dare defy the monster he has become. Yet, within the steel prison of his body, a single ember of his former self still flickers, waiting to be reignited or snuffed out forever. These amazing legs are from this version of Lord Garmadon. Then, he just has some black armor, a cape and a helmet. His head is from this fire demon. Finally, I gave him this amazing magical black sword from Lego Chima. Next up is Ahsoka. The daughter of an outcast warrior, Ahsoka walks the road alone. A twin-bladed wanderer with no kingdom, no master, only the call for adventure. Her blue katanas gleam like the moon, striking down tyrants and warlocks alike. Yet, she swears loyalty to none. They call her the Blue Phantom, a name spoken in awe by the oppressed and in fear by those who seek to rule them. Her legs are from Doctor Strange and her torso is from this Shuri. She also has a blue cape and an orange tail from a tiefling. For her weapons, I gave her two blue katanas to represent her two lightsabers. And this is Han Solo. There isn't a castle he hasn't slipped into, or a royal treasury he hasn't stolen from. A sellsword, a smuggler, a gambler. He is all and none of these things, bound only by his own rules. With his enchanted crossbow, the Falcon's bolt, and his unwavering luck, he roams the lands in search of fortune and trouble. I gave him the legs from this warlock, and a flipped torso from Doctor Strange. Then, I added a brown satchel and some fierce-looking shoulder pads. To his crossbow, I also added a poisoned dagger. Of course, we can't have Han Solo without Chewbacca. However, in my world, they went their separate ways. Chewbacca, a towering beast of fur and fury, is the last of the forest wardens, sworn protectors of the Greatwood Realm. Few understand his ancient tongue, but none can deny the raw power of his strength. With his colossal battle axe in hand, he stands between civilization and the monstrous horrors lurking in untamed wilds. His legs are from this Korg minifigure. Then, he just has his regular pieces with the addition of a brown cape. For his weapons, I gave him this special crossbow and a mighty battle axe. Next on the list is Darth Maul. Born in the scourged lands of the Red Wastes, Maul was trained from childhood in pain, raised by the cult of a forgotten god. His crimson twin blade is said to drink the souls of those it slays, and his rage is an inferno that cannot be quenched. No king can bribe him, no army can stop him. He lives only for vengeance, for blood, and for the whispers of the darkness that guide his hand. I give him the legs from the Stone Army warrior and the torso from this Dragon Knight. He also has a red and black cape from the Evil Queen and a shoulder piece from Dragon's Rising Kai. And here we have Jar Binks. Once a carefree warrior known for his foolish antics and endless laughter, Jar Jar's life was shattered when his entire clan was slaughtered by raiders. Gone is the bumbling fool. Now a feared lone warrior walks the land, his spear swift and merciless. Clad in war-torn armor, he protects the weak and hunts those responsible for his people's deaths. The laughter that once defined him is gone, replaced by the silent promise of vengeance. His legs are from the Dungeons & Dragons elf bard, and his torso is from the Aarakocra archer. To make him look more menacing, I also added a cape from the druid and brown shoulder pads. For his accessories, he has a long spear and a forestman shield. As a bonus minifigure, we have this Undead adventurer, who was requested by this fan. Thank you so much for your comment and support. If you would like me to make your minifigure next, then write your ideas in the comments down below. Those of you who already wrote a suggestion in one of my previous videos, don't worry, your minifigures will be made in my next video. This Undead adventurer was once a noble knight who fell defending a doomed kingdom. He rose from the grave not as a vengeful wraith, but as an immortal protector. Though flesh has withered from his bones, his duty has never faltered. Clad in ancient armor, his skeletal fingers grasp two katanas that burn with spectral fire, his hollow eyes ever watching for those who prey upon the innocent. He does not seek glory nor vengeance, only redemption for a world he once failed to save. Unfortunately, I do not have the torso and legs you wanted, so I had to use these from Cersei, but I hope you still like it. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Be sure to let me know who I should transform next. Write your suggestions in the comments down below. If you want to see more from me, then just click on one of the videos on the screen.